want to watch it.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Wonderful, thank you, Eve.
yeah.
How about you? Denzel, you sound like you've swallowed a toad.
Yeah, well, I just woke up.
Yeah, so
Just
everything
woke
else
up.
was good.
We're on the show, chat. We're gonna watch it. Good
Yeah,
morning,
I drank.
everybody.
That was my
Morning.
weekend.
Sup, Lang?
How you doing, Harry?
I'm all right. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well.
Look at all the people we have at the meeting before before the 15 after.
Yeah, this is a new record.
Leslie's had plastic surgery over the weekend. It should be illegal. to have a
No, I
nose that
haven't.
Fucking big.
I haven't had plastic
You're
surgery.
gonna poke someone's
He's been
eye out
looking
with
like
a
this
fucking
like all week.
pumpkin thing.
He's been looking this
If you
like
would have
this
been
all
around,
last
you would have
week.
seen it, Harry.
Yeah.
I was around all last week. You
No, you
fucking
clearly
weren't.
you
Harry.
weren't.
No, you
Clearly
weren't.
weren't.
No, you
Yes, I
weren't.
was.
Harry. No, you weren't.
Where were you on
Because
Friday?
if you
Where
were,
were you
you
on
would
Friday,
have seen.
Leslie?
You would have
No, you
seen
weren't,
that
Harry.
there's nothing
Where were
new.
you on Friday, Leslie?
I was on business trip.
Can we stop fighting, guys?
Now's business trip.
Where are you, Harry?
Business.
Where are you, Harry?
I was here, you
stop
fucking
fighting?
idiot. On Friday. Hello.
Can we stop
Also,
fighting?
Leslie, you went to a fucking business
I
trip
was
to
on
the
a nice
plastic
business
surgeon.
trip. No, I was
Yep.
in business trip to Denmark, making sink
Shut
shrimp
me a
nugget.
plastic
fuck up,
surgeon.
both of you.
You stop fighting?
It's fucking Monday.
Fucking Pinocchio at the end of the table.
We can't stop
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
fighting.
take off the glasses, Harry.
Nope.
Take off the glasses, Harry. Uncle
Let's
Hester.
see. Let's see what's behind
What's
those
wrong?
glasses.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong.
Right.
Looking like two
Harry's
goddamn
didn't
craters.
sleep.
Oh my god.
At all.
It's
Or
not-
he
it's
raided
makeup.
Mr. Dewey's dresser.
And it doesn't come off. It's waterproof.
Oh,
I've
God.
had this on for a week.
Hi, Tim.
You tried bleach?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's start off the fucking meeting. I don't give a fuck. Harry, go ahead.
I don't give a fuck either.
All right, good meeting. Thank you everybody for coming.
That's not the meeting.
Okay,
Oh,
Harry.
No, that's not the meeting.
I mean, okay, Leslie. Then go ahead.
And Sal, want to open up the meeting today?
Sure. It's Monday. I didn't sleep much. I drank over the weekend. How was everybody's weekend? Great weekend? All right, what do we do? Tim, legislation.
It's still in the works. Need to get some more pieces from Lang, but whenever he gets them over to me, I should have that ready.
All right, perfect.
Isn't time of the essence here?
Time is of
Anybody
no
can
essence when you are a
push.
busy man,
Anybody
Leslie.
can
Shut the
push.
fuck up.
Anybody can push legislation.
Well, I feel like time is of the essence, and especially if you are a businessman. And don't tell me to shut the fuck up.
I hate all of you.
Guys, can we reset the vibe? Everybody's angry and fighting, and nobody wants to be here. But we need each other.
I never
'cause
wanna
we
be
are
here.
Strong.
You always want to
Okay.
be here.
You're always here first.
Yeah,
Don't
and
be
then you
like
complain when
Garfield,
We're not
'cause
here.
I'm
Love
responsible.
Then why do you say you
Look at
don't
this. Everybody
care?
just shows up fucking late. Look at this company. It's a joke. It's a joke. Look at this shit.
Either way, whoever ends
Mondays,
up being
am
the
I
next
right?
mayor.
Guys,
All right, Tim.
honestly, somebody at this table is going to have to run for mayor.
Cassie put in her mayoral application.
Yes, she
and
cannot
Cassie
be
ain't part of
trusted.
Cerberus. She ain't part of Cerberus anymore, Eve. I know,
No.
you know,
I-
we all
I-
want her
I
to
just
be, and we all miss
putting-
her, but she ain't part of Cerberus, and she don't want nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's probably running on behalf of Marty and Larry and them. We'll keep it a buck.
Golly. Mm.
And
Well,
the fact
like I
of
was
the
saying
matter
before.
is, we should seriously consider somebody at this table running, guys. I'm going to be honest.
Jacob!
Can we sign up now? It's applications are closed, aren't they?
Also, Nancy,
I
I
think
thought
they're
you
still
wanted
open,
to
I
be the
think, right?
goddamn mayor.
Honestly, being the mayor sounds like the most miserable thing possible for me at the moment.
It's pretty miserable.
We
It's
did-
pretty shit.
Didn't you run your own gang? It can't be worse than that.
That was the worst thing of my entire life.
So I think, if you can handle that, you could definitely be our mayor. I'm sure it'll be like close to being as worse as that, but not quite as bad. So I vote Nancy. Let's make it happen.
I vote Nancy as well.
Right. There might be a change in kind of the situation here.
What?
Well, see, question.
Oh my God,
Sign up
Leslie,
close
you
2
have
hours
to
ago.
run for mayor.
That's what I thought.
Oh, no, that's not where I was going with
Yes,
this.
Leslie would be
No,
the best
no,
mayor.
no, no,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no.
yes,
Please,
yes,
Leslie,
yes,
please,
yes,
Leslie,
yes,
please,
Leslie,
You would be
Leslie,
amazing mayor.
Leslie.
Woo!
I don't need this.
Leslie.
Think
I
about
don't
it.
need this.
Think of,
I don't. No. I don't
Yes,
need
yes,
you
yes,
guys.
yes.
No. I don't
Yes.
need you guys to tell me I would be the best mayor ever. I'm aware of that fact.
You'd be the second best.
I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
I would be the best ever.
No, you would not
I
be a
get
better
that.
mayor than me. You couldn't even
I would
if
be
you
the
tried
best
your
mayor
best.
ever of all time. But
Then prove it,
don't
Leslie.
want.
Prove
Don't
it.
want.
Prove
Don't
it.
want. Objective
Leslie,
fact.
you
in
have
my
the
opinion.
fucking Gru outfit. What better
yeah,
calling?
I was gonna say, think about this. The whole city would be your minions if you ran for mayor.
Boring.
Yeah.
It would be boring.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
Good morning.
Yeah, everybody's just
I was
fucking
gonna
late. Don't
ask,
give me a good morning if you show up late.
Train, Mr. Lang, I can't.
I don't give a fuck about the train.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Apology
Okay,
not
at this
accepted.
point-
Tim just
Alright,
said
well-
applications closed 2 hours ago, so can stop.
Oh.
your
Guys,
now
I
if-
could get in a mayoral favor. Don't worry about it. I sneak somebody in. It's all good. Guys, if
I
we
think
don't,
that's
Right.
incorrect. Also, I think it's closing on the 9th.
oh, there we go.
No, that's voting, but the applications had to have been submitted
Ah.
by noon EDT today.
Yes, I see it now.
Noon EDT. I mean, listen, 3 hours
Penny?
late. No big deal.
Oh hell no! Oh hell
Oh
no!
my
Penny,
God.
you're the mayor.
No,
What about
on
Harry?
record, I can't do
Eve,
it
you've
anyway.
been
Harry?
deputy mayor like fucking 3 times. It's your turn to take.
Eve
the
would be a
throne, Eve.
fantastic mayor.
I don't
Yes,
think Penny's ever
Eve.
been the deputy mayor.
I have a record. I could be a deputy, but I am not doing mayor.
All right, Eve, it is your time.
I
If
vote
I
for
be-
Eve.
If I
The
became the mayor, the whole
applications
city
are
would be a
closed.
joke.
If you
It
told me
can't
this
happen.
yesterday, I would run. I just
Guys,
don't want
no,
to
we'll
do the
we'll
election
submit a
week.
name. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll give a
Eve.
call to Crane. I'll be like,
Jesus.
listen, Eve's laptop was hacked. She was getting DDoSed, and she couldn't submit an application.
Yeah, my power at the house was off again.
Power at the house is off.
Yeah, the power was
Yeah,
out.
what can you do?
That's life.
Yeah.
Listen, Eve, you've been building up to this for years.
Listen, all I'm saying is, who do we have running right now, Tim? What's the list?
Big Bertha.
Kelly is trying to run.
Who?
Big
Shelley-
Bertha, Shelley.
Shelly put in an application, but she has
There's-
terrorism.
Yeah, she has terrorism. That ain't gonna work.
Did Mr. Lambert get facial surgery?
Oh, listen. I need the list. I need a list of who's running, of who's actually running.
You got it, Tim?
I will be our time. Fuck, man. I'm in the
Sexton,
middle of the fucking
Hardcastle,
meeting.
Cohen. It looks like Party Hardy, but he's a joke.
Yep.
Is Oswaldo running?
No.
Oswaldo's not running. I see Tahim Abdullah Best, Remothy Baxter Caldwell. I think Sophia McMoo is running again. Jose Luis Santana. Wait, that's cousin, right?
Cousins running. for
Yes.
mayor.
Oh.
These are problems, guys. These are that's a
Cousin
big red
is
flag.
running.
Big red flag. Big red flag.
Then it's Bertha Clark, Shelley, and Cassie.
Red flag, followed by a red flag.
Speedy must be scheming something. 100%.
Guys, this is a problem. And yeah, I'm just gonna say it. It's not gonna turn out good if Cassie wins, if cousin wins, and there was somebody else. Hardcastle, is he still running?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
and
if he
he'd still like
wins,
to have
like
a
we're just
meeting-
fucked.
He still wants to have a meeting with you.
Yeah, but I can't trust the guy.
Okay.
His campaign is not have a corrupt mayor on the scene.
Well, it's not that. It's just Sabbath Cohen is campaigning hard for Hardcastle, and right or wrong, she's got it out for us.
Who's Sabbath Cohen?
Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh, Bunny. Okay.
Oh my god, I want to see this VR so badly. So it's just things to think about. We
Thing
have
is, I
a
think
massive target on our back, especially as of recent.
What's bad about Cassie? She loves us.
She
Doesn't
loves us,
anymore.
but she has the ear. Sorry, not she has the ear. Marty, Larry, and the Gulag gang has the ear of Cassie. And she listens to them a lot.
Remember that if Hardcastle wins, I'm one of the deputies.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is gonna beat Cassie on that list.
I think Hardcastle is not as bad as it might seem to be. I agree that it's not ideal.
I don't think it's as bad because we have Nancy as deputy mayor. But is
I
Hardcastle
think-
gonna beat Cass?
I think Cassie is the absolute worst option here for us.
I agree.
But she has the highest chance of winning.
And she has the highest
What
chance
if,
of winning.
But
Absolutely.
she hasn't been around.
I don't think
Yeah,
people know who
people
Cassie is.
People
She
don't
doesn't
know
really
who
have the
Cassie
name
is.
recognition.
Yeah, but the
don't-
firepower
I'm-
she has behind her is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Gulag Gang. Yeah.
That depends.
Is she in Gulag again? I don't understand why people keep saying that.
She's not, but they're
they
very
just
close.
Love her. Yeah.
What if we snatch her up by bluffing that if she doesn't run on our terms, then I will run. But I won't. It's just a bluff.
Then I feel like we're just
care.
definitely guaranteeing that we're gonna get fucked over somehow. Honestly,
Why?
because if we threaten her and then she tells people, which she will, it's not gonna end well for us.
What if we back Cassie so nobody votes for her?
Now that is some
Well-
twisted, evil shit that I love.
Well,
That's a good idea.
But some people
What
would
was the
actually
idea?
go for her at that point.
Cerberus
I'm
backing
completely-
another
I would
candidate
stop
because
talking.
everybody hates Cerberus?
right. That might work. I think what I said was a bit misconcepted. I'm not saying we necessarily threaten her with me running. We're saying that we're interested in backing her.
I'm
but
watching
if
on
we
my second
can't
monitor,
back
Chuck.
her, then I will run instead because it secures our place.
Yeah, I think if you
Wait, you
that
would
could
actually run?
work.
No, of course not.
Fuck you.
Just no threats, right? No threats
Right,
at all.
right, of course.
But I could see that.
Could be an angle. Not the worst
I'm
idea,
also-
but I do like use. Sorry, Tim?
I was going to say, and this is the point I've been trying to make, I'm also trying to focus on after the fact, make myself available to whoever wins. Say, I will offer to draft legislation, and that way I still have some input into what happens with it, as well as figuring out if there's any direction they want to steer Aegis just to be on their good side, but we have the ideas about how we're going to run it, anyway.
Good,
like
good.
that, yeah.
Snake tongue whispering in the ear of the king at the top of the castle.
Yeah.
Or the queen.
We can try the Cassie angle, but personally, I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, she came back, she had no obligations, and she doesn't want to be a part of Cerberus anymore. I don't think it's gonna work.
Well, Lang and I had a conversation with her, and it went very surprising, so I don't think it's impossible.
I don't think it's impossible, but I think Harry's correct. I think Cassie, she's too nice to tell us that she wants nothing to do with Cerberus, Leslie. And that meeting was like very telling of that, right?
Mhm.
And it's
I
not
think
Cassie that I'm
our
worried
best-
about. Is the people that whisper in her ear that she listens to,
Right.
that are going to use her, for their gain. And sometimes their gain might mean trying to fuck us over.
Cassie's a very nice person, and she's a very good businesswoman, but she's a horrible judge of character.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think our best option is getting either Nancy or even Penny in as deputy mayors, and then Tim straight in there as the doing what he does best, and that's how we partake. I think that's the best we're gonna get this time around, guys. I cannot see us winning. How many times we won in a row?
Like 7.
Last
A
time,
lot.
I feel like
6.
last time with Oswaldo, it was fucking sketch for Lang's re-election. I just
It was close.
Yeah, it was close.
we've lost. I'm not
Too
gonna.
close.
Let's just say I don't think we have as many allies as we once did. Either,
We have no
so
allies.
I don't think, guys. I think we just chill for one cycle and then.
Well,
go
I think
back at
that's
it
that's
again.
why Eve's plan kind of would work, though. If we back a candidate we want to lose, that's not on. It's honestly a good idea.
Well, here's my plan.
Okay.
We take a break. And the people see that we're not evil. and the person whoever becomes mayor fucks things up royally.
Yeah, but what if
Everyone
that
will come
fucking things up
crying
royally
back.
is getting in our way of everything we try to do or we have done as
Then we fix it in our term, next term.
With Eve in charge or someone who
Yes.
like and it's just gonna be a face roll. We'll be back
Yep,
in.
I agree.
Better public perception, you know.
That's
I
an
think-
interesting
I think-
play. I think it's very risky, but it's very interesting.
Don't we? I thought these precautions already been put in place with Aegis to avoid.
Well, you never
us
know.
getting-
That's
It
the
has,
problem.
but you never know. You think you have your ass covered, but you never know.
Tim, what's the likelihood of us getting fucked if someone else, gets in power? Like, is there any weak points in the what you've written up?
The only weakness is the Senate, but that's because the way that they wrote their legislation, they are the ultimate authority.
And oh my god,
All it takes is
Well-
somebody to fucking whisper the right words into the Senate's ear, Harry, and the unraveling begins.
right? Yeah, the Senate's unpredictable.
Yeah.
We need our own fucking Senate. Honestly, that's what we need.
I mean, the thing about the senators is they're not real people. Nobody knows them. Nobody knows what they
Right.
do. They just come in as they please, do what they want, they leave.
Do you
One
think
of
that
them
they're
gets
maybe
really
just...
drunk.
What if they're just
They all-
AI?
They could be. I'm serious. They're very unpredictable.
AI.
Anybody can get a hold of them. I mean, think about it this way, right? Jaeger Demonblood or Kane Larp somehow got a hold of a senator to then help create legislation so he can operate on his own island. A sovereign country.
See, that's a good point.
Like
Lang.
that's the point here is anybody can get in the ears of these senators. These people they don't exist. You can't even ask them how this happened, why this happened, or the background information on all of this. You just have to
Hold
deal
on.
with what they decide.
I figured it out. If Cassie wins, we still have a weapon we can utilize. But it's very, very evil.
Okay. So is Apple VR shit
Cassie's
dog
weak
shit or
point is
interesting?
stress.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So if
She
we
runs
stress
away
her
from
out
it.
with constant requests, then she will not want to do her duties anymore.
Oh my god.
It's
I'll
AR.VR.
listen to this, Penny.
But then doesn't then wouldn't one of the deputy mayors step in, and we maybe might be able to get a deputy mayor in.
Right, exactly.
She may not even last one term, yet alone two. It's a good point.
I mean,
just wanna-
listen,
I just
the
wanna
best play with Cassie, if we didn't want to be completely evil, is just to fill her cabinet with everybody that's in, Nancy, Eve, Tim.
I think that is the best plan regardless.
Yeah.
I don't think we should fear the Senate or use that as an excuse because.
Of course, you
know,
have to
even
fear
though
them.
you
You
were-
have to, Harry. You have to.
But you were mayor, and they still look what they did for your son, and you had no control over that, and it's always going to be like that. So there's nothing we can do. It's out of our hands.
I agree, but when you are the mayor, maybe you're more privy to them listening to more, right? Because you have to imagine probably how many requests these senators have, and then they pick and choose as to what they want to listen to. Now the mayor is
Right.
probably usually on top of that list, right? I have to imagine it's that way, anyways.
I think ultimately Harry's plan is probably the best. Just reeling back. I mean, how much damage could they create in one election? I mean, surely a lot, but nothing that is irreversible. And if they do something bad, then it will be even easier for us to win.
Yeah, we just might have to, like you said, reverse some stuff, do some cleanup when we do get back into fucking office.
Okay, so then who
Right.
do we support? Not publicly, privately. Who do we want to win then?
I don't think anyone. I think when we try and back or support people, it just seems to piss people off. I think we
No.
just go
I'm
fucking
not talking
radio
about
silent.
backing or anything like that. I'm just talking
Oh,
about
who we
us
vote
at
for.
this table. Who do we want to win?
Right. Who do we want?
Oh, okay. I think personally, I say Cassie only because I think I'd hate to think the things that Bunny is going to whisper into Hardcastle's ear. I'd rather Cassie was in. That's just me, though.
I'm on the same boat. I think both
Yeah,
are
I would
horrible
vote Cassie as
options,
well.
but I think Cassie is the
We
better
could-
gamble.
we could play both sides to be able to get in, like in the deputy mayors. You know, Nancy for Hardcastle, myself and Tim
True.
for Cassie potentially.
Ooh, perfect.
That's a good idea.
That's
a
all
great
you
idea.
guys though. That's like I'm not going anywhere near it because
Hmm.
yeah.
Anything me and Harry have been touching recently turns into chaos and despair, so we'll be staying out of this one.
True. This is good, guys. This is some. See, look, when everyone puts their heads together, you know, it's magic.
All right. I mean, that's pretty much the only topic of discussion I had. Really was this. I think we just roll the dice and see what happens. Hopefully, we hit 7.
Yes. I'll talk to Cassie at some point today before the elections open.
Yeah, approach her. So Tim, Eve, approach her. Just be like, you want to help. You have a lot of knowledge. You want to support all her ideas. Yada yada yada. Just sweet talk the fuck out of Cassie. She'll be all for it.
All right. Do you want some bad news?
Sure. My life is bad news. So go ahead.
Okay. Seems like McGregor and I don't know if somebody else they were removed from the docket, so they're not getting charged with anything.
What? Hold on. What?
So, you know that we checked his profile and stuff, and they had warrants out, right?
Right.
And apparently he was caught over the weekend, and some dumbass cop charged him somehow with something. And apparently the warrant was for, I think it was even before Friday,
Oh
before the
my
kidnapping of me and
God.
Nancy. And somehow dumbass lawyer Hayes said it was double jeopardy because they charged him for the crimes on the docket and said it was double jeopardy, and Crane removed him as from the docket.
How does the
What?
PD manage to fuck this up? It's actually an achievement at this point.
And they're motioning for Kem to be removed as well, and Bruno Brown as well. And I'm like, how? Kem was literally at CBC shooting, and he was at Mount Gordo waiting for us there. I don't get it.
I'm gonna need that re-explained somehow or whatever, because what you just said doesn't sound like double jeopardy to me.
I don't understand double jeopardy, but that's what it was, how it was on the docket explained. So Hayes explained it, and Crane accepted it and let him off.
So the way it works, to my knowledge, is so if I am wanted for murder and I get arrested and thrown in jail, and they don't charge me for that charge, it's like weird. They can't charge you for that in the future. It's like some weird shit.
Let's say
I've actually got away with crimes with this exact situation before.
yeah, it's also like, let's say somebody fakes their death and you get convicted for murder. When you get released, if you murder that person, technically you can't get convicted because you've already been convicted of their murder. Shit like that.
But it's dumb because Hayes was saying that, hey, he was already charged for these crimes, but that is on the PD not knowing that how big this case was. And just,
So who charged him?
I'd have no idea. That would be up to. I talked to Brian before Storm, and he hasn't even looked at anything. He feels like he's gonna have a mental breakdown once he actually
Tim, is
starts
that
looking
right?
into what happened.
It depends. I'd have to read through the case. There are instances where
How does this happen?
for example, like the delay, there's something called the delayed death rule, where you could be, get into an altercation with somebody, you get charged for assault. If they die of those injuries, you can still get charged for murder later. So I need to read through the case. I need to get up to speed on the facts and see whether or not that was even appropriate.
I'm pretty sure his warrant was for the shooting at CBC, not for when me and Nancy got kidnapped. And the cop just got it wrong, and now it fucked up everything.
Do we know which cop? Do we know which officer?
No, I don't.
Absolutely unreal.
Yeah. And the fact that none of that was communicated is crazy to me.
I mean, this is just classic PD.
Yeah.
While I'm flipping through the docket, I see there's another execution scheduled the day after your term ends. In the meantime, Lang, I recommend not pardoning or commuting the sentence or whatever.
No, this guy is the guy who, it's Guaya Penny, the guy who came to Roosters and threatened Patrick so much. Yeah, that guy deserves to die.
You know, he's kidnapped me before. I say, hang him,
Oh, he's
give him the
back?
needle, whatever.
Yeah, he's being
Hell
sentenced
yeah,
to
old
death.
school, Tim. I like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
he's been
I am
sentenced to
absolutely
death.
flabbergasted as to the news I just heard, but hey, like Denzel said, you couldn't get any more classic than what I just heard regarding the PD.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Also, Hayes is the worst.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he's a
is.
terrible lawyer. I don't even know how the fuck he's got a license. Honestly, I really don't.
Me and Tim have an Aegis meeting at 4 p.m. We're gonna be going over the investigations that the agents have found.
Ooh, I want to be there for that.
Oh yeah, it's at 4 p.m.
Okay.
We're going to be going over the investigations and probably gonna be telling them that they can, steering them in the direction of giving the formal warnings to the first storefront offenders, and then they can do the next set of investigations probably a week or two from now once they all have gotten their first warnings.
Fucking beautiful. Great shit. That's music to my fucking ears. Good meeting, everybody. Let's keep on keeping on and doing what we do. And I'm going to look into this McGregor shit and see exactly what the fuck happened.
Yeah, go give Bass or Brian a hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's going on, Len?
Okay.
Brian, what the fuck am I hearing right now?
You don't. Wait, what are you hearing? What happened?
How did McGregor walk?
Groundskeeper today.
You want the simple answer?
He
Or
wants
the-
to,
I actually don't know yet.
Well, I'm hearing that some officer charged him for the charges that were on the docket already and processed him.
That's what I heard. I don't. So I'm about to have a meeting in about 5 minutes discussing that very matter.
All right, I'll let you go.
Do you have
then.
any
Give me a call.
information beyond? Do you have any information beyond? So Eve told me a little bit about it. Do you know anything else?
What I heard is an officer charged him for the charges that were on the docket, and then Hayes went to Crane and said this is double jeopardy, so he removed him. That's all I heard.
So based on my understanding, if what I heard from Eve is correct, those charges should be able to be placed back on the docket in the event that the charges. I'm hoping that what happened was that the warrant had nothing to do with the most recent incident,
Yeah.
and that the ruling is based on that information. But that's what I need to determine at this stage.
All right.
Very good guy. I just never had time to.
Sounds good. Give me a call when you find out more.
I'm actually about to go meet with Ray in a little bit, so.
Where, at jail?
Yep, that's right.
Oh, beautiful. All right, good luck.
Have you guys been good these last couple days? How has it been in general? I've been
Raymond
in and out
Romanov
the
is
last
dead to
4
me. He's
days.
no longer my brother or part of the family. So,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
And has Russ been after you guys last 4 days, or they've been rather quiet?
Jesus.
I mean, the last altercation I had with him was the kidnapping of Eve and Nancy. You heard about that, right?
He managed to have a meeting with her the other day, and she is open to selling.
Yes, that's the incident that led to them getting in on hot charges.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just been a long
Okay.
fucking week. But that's the last interaction I've had with them
brother,
so far. So
Yeah, you're. Trust me, I understand the feeling.
it's only Monday, and I'm already exhausted.
Well, hey, you know, hell is calling.
Yeah, well, I died, so fuck that game.
What? Wait, you're not. You did it on the. See, that's why you don't go hardcore right away.
Brian, I can only get adrenaline and dopamine rushes by playing hardcore.
Not in that game. That game is a fucking dog shit balanced title. Like the only ones that can do it are the ones that had like. Okay. You're. It's a good game, but it's not that good. To be.
Yeah, it's kind of shit, honestly.
Split sides, right?
Yeah.
But anyways,
All
good luck
right.
with your meeting. Give me a call, Brian. Appreciate you.
We'll do. Take care.
It also makes sense with how we're
Hey,
acquiring
listen,
the graveyard.
listen. A couple of updates. I got to update you guys on. But before I do that, Brian is going to have a meeting with Raymond at the jail. We should go listen in on this meeting. I have a fucking drone that I can fly in there. Now, can the drone pick up audio? Anybody know?
No fucking clue.
Fuck.
Not sure, Lang. with cameras would be better than being
But
close by. No.
the thing is, I don't know if they're already waiting at the front and shit. You know what I mean? The second thing
Wouldn't
we
they
can
hear
do.
the drone?
Would they hear the drone?
Yeah, they'd hear the drone.
100%.
Fuck.
The RC car would be better.
I feel like they hear the RC car too.
I got my son on getting electronics, by the way.
Yeah,
How many do we need?
I got a fuck ton. We just a lot. Just a lot. Okay. Let's go to the car.
Hey, Lang.
Yeah.
I'm on with your time, man.
Jacob, I'll give you a call in a little bit. We just gotta rush somewhere. All right.
Hey, Jacob.
Hello.
Did you have a good weekend, Jacob?
I did.
Hello.
Put anything in your.
What is?
What are you? What is it? What's in front of it?
Where's your car, Leslie?
My car's over here.
Yeah, 4-seater.
Yes.
She
stay.
said, well,
Let me drive. Where's Harry?
Top down, top down. Top down. Top down.
Give me keys. Harry, hurry the fuck up. We're in a rush.
Top down, top down. Nice.
This car's actually classy as fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yes, but it drives really bad. But it's a nice car.
Really good car.